from the New York Botanical Garden. I'm going to describe one of our citizen science projects, the New York City EcoFlora, a dynamic database of the city's spontaneous plant species and their ecological partners. I'll then show how the EcoFlora concept is being scaled up and expanded out across the nation. This project shown here, the Ecological Flora of the British Isles, was the idea behind our project. We wanted to create a 21st century version of this 30-year-old UK project, incorporating the multitude of changes in technology and the greater interest in the public for citizen science that has developed over the past 3 decades. The central challenge of the project was to combine and integrate legacy data, specifically herbarium specimens and published botanical scholarship, with contemporaneously recorded observations of nature made by citizen scientists. It sounds logical, but not so easy to do, it turns out. We assembled our ideas on how to solve this challenge and presented them to the Institute of Museum and Library Services in 2016. We were honored to be awarded a Museums for America grant to develop the EcoFlora model in New York City over the next couple of years. The EcoFlora needed 3 components: a database platform, a fluid means to add new observations, and a way to synthesize biotic interactions. So Symbiota and iNaturalist and global biotic interactions, fit that bill very well. And we needed many human and financial resources as catalysts. The database platform has links for each spontaneously occurring plant species in New York City to both herbarium specimens and observations data made by citizen scientists. Photos, maps, and descriptions for 2016 plant species are assembled on this Symbiota platform, shown here. To facilitate acquisition of more observation data, we created a project site on iNaturalist. To date, more than 13,000 people have made more than 370,000 observations on more than 8,000 species in New York City. iNaturalist is a transformational platform for citizen scientist engagement. To encourage citizen scientists to stay engaged with the EcoFlora, we created a monthly activity which we called EcoQuest Challenges. We asked people to observe certain plant species and to make observations of them and any biotic relations, such as pollinators and predators, involving those focal species. Here we launched in August 2017 our first EcoQuest Challenges for monarch butterflies and milkweeds, which we asked citizen scientists to make observations around this iconic and much beloved relationship. In this EcoQuest, we had 44 people recorded 448 observations on 33 species. Participation in the EcoQuest challenges fluctuated depending on the particular challenge and the season, such as it was much lower during the winter, but overall it grew. And in this first 12 months of the EcoQuests, 730 people made more than 30,000 observations in iNaturalist. Recognizing the initial success of this project in New York City, in 2018, the Institute of Museum and Library Services awarded a 3-year grant to NYBG, and in partnership with 4 other botanical gardens shown here, to scale up and expand the model nationally. All 4 partner gardens are moving fast to establish projects in their home cities. Shown here is the Denver Botanic Gardens May 2020 EcoQuest Challenge project page. The Chicago Botanical Garden EcoFlora project, as does New York's, builds on observations made in iNaturalist prior to the launch of the EcoFlora. To date, more than 5,000 people in Chicago have made more than 95,000 observations from Cook County, Illinois. The Marie Selby Botanical Gardens EcoFlora project recorded observations from Sarasota and Manatee counties in Florida. To date, more than 2,200 people have made more than 18,300 observations on more than 1,700 species. Finally, in Desert Botanical Gardens Metro Phoenix EcoFlora project, to date, 72 people have made some 11,300 observations, 1,200 species. Each of these 4 gardens has a poster that is being prepared and presented in the 2020 APGA conference. So please check that out for more details on how this project is developing. Thanks very much for your time, and we look forward to seeing you online.